is great ball movement,
which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
And now Washington's starting group. They've got Sarr, and it's Montgomery in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Poole gets it to go.
Poole cashing in from the shallow end.
Charlotte, their last game, a win against the Clippers. Miller outside, back to ball. Williams, a screen on Poole. And the slam by Williams.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
So it's the Wizards now. Here's Poole. And just about a minute into the first quarter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Brandon Miller.
And Poole playing aggressive on the inside, just forcing the defense to come at him.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
He misses the free throw. I tell you what, Brent, this Jordan Poole is one confident player.
Yeah, his mindset, though, Kevin, has to shift to being more consistent. So we've seen these outbursts in scoring from Jordan Poole, but really you want to have a more reliable player in what he does both offensively and defensively. Hopefully he finds that. Well, Jordan Poole, as far as continuing to develop his game, is more focused on becoming a more consistent player in this league. That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
That one goes in.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
On the wing, Bird. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Montgomery, the pass to Montgomery. Now, here's Poole. Shot clock at 6. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Count it.
When you can score the ball and the defense makes adjustments your way to do that, Poole has to take advantage like that.
The Hornets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Williams. Bounce pass from Bridges. And finished off by Williams.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Montgomery, the pass to Montgomery. With the drive. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Wizards shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Hornets trail by 5. And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Get
a chance now to take a look at some numbers for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Wizards on D. It's a 5-point game. Bridges outside. Pass the ball. 6 to shoot. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
So much drive in this game. Ball wants to beat you and make you feel it.
One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
One shot.
That's good from Ball. You know, one thing we're seeing across the league, rookies, Brent, who have already impacted their teams winning.
Yeah, some guys really need some seasoning, but we're seeing a lot of guys come into this league, Kevin, ready to contribute at a very high level. And some of these performances have really blown me away. It's been impressive.
Montgomery, and that one is stuffed right through.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Here's Ball. Oh, that's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Here's Ball. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Sarr gets the bucket.
And Poole's vision developing right in front of us.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They trail by 6. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And I love the way they just came right out at them in that game, determined to attack the rim.
And it led to them getting a bunch of points at the free throw line. So that aggressiveness caused foul trouble for their opponent. It was a great aggressive attitude that they played with.
Montgomery. He started by Williams. Here's Montgomery. Williams with the block. Third left side. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Montgomery, the pass to Montgomery. Here's Montgomery. Rebound by Williams.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Ball kicks to Miller. Bird against Poole. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Alex Sarr.
Few players have the overall game of Larry Bird. Obviously, we know he can shoot the lights out, but he's also an elite level passer.
The Hornets shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. That's checked in for the Hornets. Wizards making a switch here. Bird hits them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Montgomery. Bird covering. Now Sarr. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Count it.
Loving the confidence. Just rise and be free. And you know you can do this.
There's something to be said about knowing yourself. It allows him to shoot and shoot comfortably, even with taller defenders out there.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. You'd better keep your hands up if you've been playing with these guys over the past month, because if you're open, they'll find you. Number 5 is LaMelo Ball.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal.
Hornets trail by 4. Takes it inside. Rebound by the Wizards.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set where they're allowing him to settle in.
Wizards leading by 4. Montgomery. Bird covering. Here's Carrington. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And Sarr throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Ball. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Brushing that right off. Tough to redirect Ball on that drive.
And now a developing story in the NBA. Let's now go wide to Shams Charania, who is checking in with the details. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks, Kevin. With time winding down before the trade deadline, it's the New York Knicks making the news. They're bringing in Jimmy Butler, and with him is multiple All-Star and All-NBA experience. Butler knows he can be a difference maker and feels that wherever he goes has a championship potential, and they believe this acquisition is a major upgrade on both ends of the floor.
Hey, Shams, we appreciate the report. Always some interesting news to find out about the NBA. Ball feeling it out a bit. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound by the Wizards. Sarr's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
And he can extend the lead to double digits. Hornets trail by 7. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
The Wizards working the ball around now. Here's Montgomery. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside ball. And stolen by Song. Here's Montgomery. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Outside ball. Smith outside. Bridges outside. Down low.
Taken 3rd overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
And the Hornets making a change here. Wagner's checked in. And a change for the Wizards. George is checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Here's Montgomery. Happy to see that one go in for his 2nd make in 5 attempts.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Bird passes the ball. Wagner with a screen for Smith. Wagner outside. Deep 2 from Ball. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8. Wizards leading by 7. Here's Carrington. He has yet to score. And the foul called on Larry Bird. That's his first foul. Williams is checked in for Charlotte. Miles Bridges comes in for Bird. It's George on the wing. He's defended by Wagner. Lets it go from 11. George, no good.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
To the inside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Smith on the wing. He's defended by Coulibaly. Williams passes the ball. That ball can't find the basket. His 6th miss in 9 shots. To the paint. Here's Montgomery. And it's Wagner with the rebound. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. 9-point game. Smith kicks the ball. The 11-footer. That's tipped. Inside. Montgomery covered by Smith. Back to Coulibaly. Pass to Carrington. George with the screen on Ball. Clock at 6. Here's Montgomery. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Oh, great ball movement there.
We've got 28 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Smith. Drills the elbow jumper.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Montgomery defended by Bridges. Montgomery, the pass to George. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Substitution on the court.
Wagner from long range. The shot will not fall. And so it's Washington ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
Hornets trail by 9. So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. George is out there with Corey Kispert. Then it's Coulibaly. And it's Carrington in at the point guard position.
And they continue to control the glass.
The Wizards shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. And stolen by Williams. Lewis outside. Out to Smith. It's up a 3. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Here's Carrington. Lewis covering. George sends a screen for Kispert. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And when you watch Kispert, Brent, you can see the aggression he plays with when he's going at the rim.
Yeah, sometimes Corey will surprise you because he's a spot-up shooter and he's elite at doing that, but he will attack, go in there, and throw his body at guys to create some scoring opportunities.
And he makes the first. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Kispert hits both of them. Hornets trail by 11. Smith outside. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. That shot off. Smith's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. To the middle. Carrington, that's good. Carrington's got the lead up to 13 now for Washington.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Bridges with it. George picks him up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple of occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
Yeah, and the confidence Bridges plays with, really admirable. This guy knows he has the talent to compete in the NBA.
And the Hornets making a change here. Miller's checked in, and a switcher also for Washington. Poole's checked in for Corey Kispert. Good on the second free throw. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Carrington. Montgomery. He's guarded by Williams. Rebound by Williams. Hornets trail by 12.
And with the break in the action, let's look at the stats for Bridges. He's right around 13 points a night, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
Well, he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
Free throw good. Smith and the Wizards making a change here. Kispert's checked in. Both free throws good from Smith. Wizards leading by 10. Pass to Coulibaly. George with the screen on Miller. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. The Wizards shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Coulibaly taking 2 shots.
That's good from Coulibaly.
And it took them a while to find their touch at the line, but they have been red hot here in the second quarter.
And Coulibaly drops them both.
And they've done a better job at the line this quarter. They've got that free throw percentage up to almost 90%.
Smith the pass to Bridges. Stolen by Kispert. Pass to Coulibaly. Here's Montgomery. And he banks in the layup. 10 points for him.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Fans, the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
The voting for the dunk contest is just about over, so let's bring up the leading contenders for you. Boy, with the players on this list, you know this year's contest is going to be a fun one.
It is, and with their places in the contest almost wrapped up, I'm sure these guys are working on their moves already.
And I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And we're getting closer and closer to having our contestants determined. So be sure to stay tuned as we'll be bringing you updates very, very soon.
And, partner, if we had the contest today, I'd be happy with the group we have right now.
Montgomery, he's guarded by Williams. They get the rebound, and the shot goes in. He's got 12.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Poole against Smith. Pass to Wagner. Miller outside. Williams sets a screen for Miller. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Coulibaly. Rebounded by the Wizards. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. George. Williams with the block. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. They trail by 14. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team.
And looking back to last season, they won this season series as you'd expect.
Well, they were obviously the superior team a year ago, but a lot can change from one season to the next in the NBA. Let's see how this game plays out before we make any rush to judgment as to how they'll fare against each other this year.
That one goes. Count it. And the Wizards lead by 13.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Smith in the post. Guarded by Poole. Snatched up. Another shot. Smith, no luck. Wizards leading by 13. George passes to Kispert. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Kispert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, last season, a full 14 teams finished with between 46 and 51 wins. With plenty of teams in the picture. Adam Silver is thrilled with the level of competition. He says, I think what fans ultimately want is to see great competition across the league. Kevin, it's certainly fun to watch.
It is, David. Bring it on, I say. The more, the better.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's the screen. Fires to the hoop. Oh, he jams it right over Corey Kispert. Wow.
Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdown.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. So timeout called here. The first for Washington. Some changes here for the Hornets. Bird comes in for Mo Wagner. And it's ball in for Smith. Poole on the wing. Spins. Down low. Here's Montgomery. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Wow. Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Ball against Poole. Now here's Ball. He's guarded closely. Williams has a screen for Bridges. 4 on the clock. It's deflected. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Mo Wagner's checked in for Miles Bridges. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Washington. Wizards leading by 14. Coulibaly with it. Last time out he had 14 points. Pass to Holmes. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul. Brent, of all the things I can ask you, I've thought about this one. What would you say is the most important thing a team has to do to be an NBA champion?
Kevin, it's pretty simple. Accept your role. And when that happens, stars will be stars, and role players will be there to support the stars in any way they possibly can. But to accept your role and to sacrifice for the good of the team, it's going to give you a chance to hold that trophy.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
He takes it in. Back to Wagner. Here's Bird. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Pass to Coulibaly. Now Poole. Here's the three. And it's Wagner with the rebound. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Kept alive. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. And the Hornets making a change here.
Number 31, Tidjane Salaw.
On the inbound. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
At the line for your Hornets, Brandon Miller. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Miller. Smith checked in for the Hornets. Both free throws good for Miller. Washington with the ball. Now here's Poole. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. To the inside, Montgomery. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Miller the pass to Ball. Miller surveying the floor. Back to Ball. Lets it go. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Ball's got 11.
So often LaMelo is the setup man. There, he's on the finishing end.
Poole on the wing. He's covered by Ball. George with a screen on Ball. Unloads from 13. And that one comes up a bit short. Hornets trail by 13. Smith outside. Outside, Ball. A three-pointer, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Stolen by Bird. Pass the ball. Finds himself wide open and drills it. He's got 13. And so Poole will bring it up for Washington. They lead by 11. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
And you cannot afford to do that when you're in an opponent's building. You got to knock down free throws. That cost them.
Ball dishes to Williams. A wide open look for Bird. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot game.
Washington calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
You have the camera on you.
Charlotte making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Bridges in for Smith. So it's the Wizards now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Knocks down the three ball.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Pass to Bridges. Williams trying to break free. Rebounded by the Wizards. Sars got rebound number 5 here tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Poole, the pass to Montgomery. Back to Poole. Shot clock at 5. From downtown. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Well, that three-point stroke of Jordan Poole, that's really come a long way.
Ball against Poole. Pass to Bridges. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Ball against Poole. Here's Montgomery. And again, Washington with the triple.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Bird outside. Ball against Poole. The drive-by ball. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Ball's got 6 in the quarter. Washington leading now by 13. Throws it up high. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Larry Bird.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Wizards have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And they've been mediocre all season long, just about 72% from the line.
And the first one drops.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
They've upped their percentage to around 90 from the line today. Great job this quarter.
Ball against Poole. Now here's Ball. Not a lot of room. Williams, a screen on Poole. There's Ball with the 3. Drains the three-pointer. Ball's got 18 points in the game.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And so we wrap up the first half. Wizards lead by 12. And we'll return shortly.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Washington Wizards.
They're playing the way they're supposed to. Run the offense until you get a good look. Not complicated at all.
I disagree. Patience and perspective is complicated. That's why many teams can't do it.
And let's move on and see the top vote getters in this year's All-Star race.
You can almost taste All-Star Weekend, the celebrations on and off the court. Shaq, you know all about that. Let me hear some memories.
It's like Vegas. What you do there stays there.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Bird out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Williams at center. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. There's a good screen. Here's Poole. And the layup's good off the glass. 11 points in the game.
Now, Poole's elusive. He understands how to get some space, and he uses that dribble just like that.
Poole against Ball. Williams sets a screen for Ball. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Poole, the pass to Montgomery. And he slams it one-handed.
Poole becoming a better distributor of the basketball, so finding those chances and trying to get guys better looks, that's part of his game.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Ball. Shoots over Poole. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Ball's got 20.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Bucket is good.
And he can carry a team. We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again.
Poole against Ball. Poole the pass to Montgomery. And a wide open look for Sarr. It's good from long range. Sarr's got 12.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
Back to Ball. Good. And Miller gets the assist. 24 points for him.
LaMelo using that body control there, making a play off contact.
Ball against Poole. Pass to Sarr. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Poole. Stolen by Ball. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He wants to talk to his guys. Check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at Charlotte, the season well underway, and they've been solid in 3rd right now. And, of course, the Wizards, a few slots below them.
Checking out Charlotte, they've got their sights set pretty darn high right now. After what they've done this season, their goal is nothing short of a title.
A massive amount of confidence, tremendous swagger with this team, and they believe in themselves. That might be all it takes to get them where they want to go.
Montgomery. First personal foul, first team foul.
For Charlotte, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The first free throw is good. He's off on the second. Wizards leading by 14. Montgomery, the pass to Sarr. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
Bird inside the three-point line. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
so weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Poole, the pass to Montgomery. Over Bridges, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. 15 points in the game.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Well, defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now. Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Poole against Ball. Rebound by Williams. Hornets trail by 18. Left side, Miller. That's good from Williams, the assist from Miller. Miller's got 3 assists now in this one.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Poole against Ball. Montgomery, the pass to Montgomery. Oh, good on the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 8 here in the quarter.
And we've come to expect big things from LaMelo offensively. He loves to attack you on that end.
Poole, the pass to Montgomery. Just 5 on the clock. Lays it up off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 16.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
It's blocked. Bridges kicks to Miller. Montgomery, the pass to Poole. Here's Sarr. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Sarr's got 16. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Washington.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on a fast break.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. For the NBA, content continues to be king. Commissioner Adam Silver says the biggest issue for streaming services is what's called churn. To cancel is just a click. So it's more pay for play these days. We have to focus on people staying with you and having great content throughout the year. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, he's doing a great job, isn't he, David? Thank you so much. The first one falls, and the Hornets making a change here. Smith has checked in. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Washington leading now by 17. Sarr, the pass to Poole. The Wizards working the ball around now. Sarr's shot is off. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Pass to Williams. Outside, Ball.
And a brief check of the stats for Williams. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games. He's putting up about 8 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he really anchors them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
He loves to get up into the uniform of his opposition and make you work for everything that you get offensively.
It's good from Ball. Ball hits them both. And so it's Washington with it. They led by as many as 18 points. To the paint. It's deflected. It's stolen by Smith. And here they come for the finish. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
How about the balance and focus? Knock Bridges around all you want, but he is determined to score.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game. And that one falls for Bridges. Washington leading now by 12. Here's Carrington. Montgomery defended by Bird. 6 to shoot. Montgomery. And another miss by Washington. Hornets have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Pass the ball. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ball's got 12 points here in the second half.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Inside.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Can't hit from 12. Wizards leading by 12. Over to the left wing. Pass to Carrington. Montgomery defended by Bird. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. 19 points in the game.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Back to Ball. And he uses the glass on the layup. Ball's got 32 points in the game.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Montgomery, he's guarded by Williams. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Bird, right side. We've got a second, so we'll bring up a list of shooting guards that have been red hot at the free throw line over the past month. Brandon Miller is number 1. The 4th spot held by Nick Smith.
And this is a set of players that can drive and slash, hoping to draw contact, because if they can get to the bucket and the foul, it's going to be a three-point play the hard way.
And they have no issues with drawing that kind of contact. They're more than willing to put their bodies on the line, because as well as they shoot the free throws, they know these trips to the line will always pay off. Easy too.
Free throw good. Bird. Williams, he's checked in for the Hornets. Floyd comes in for Ball. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Carrington. Montgomery, defended by Bird. Pass to Carrington. Just 4 to shoot. From past the arc. And they recover it. Montgomery, the pass to Montgomery. Tries again. And it's Bird with the rebound. Hornets trail by 10. And here's Smith. He has 6. Pass to Bird. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 3rd assist on the night.
This is just what Bird does. He makes shooting from range look easy.
Coulibaly with it. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Bird outside. Over to the wing. Floyd passes to Bird. Williams has a screen for Bird. And there's another one for the Hornets.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Montgomery. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Wagner's checked in for the Hornets. Brandon Miller comes in for Floyd. Pools checked in for Washington. On the free throw, no good. Hornets trail by 9. Here's Miller. It's rebounded by Coulibaly. Washington's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
The Wizards have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
One shot.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
That's good from George. 29 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Williams, a screen on Poole. On the wing, Bridges. There's the 3. And that one is off. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Washington. They led by as many as 18 points. Tries the spin move. Here's Poole. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Poole's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, check out the handles. They're nasty. Spin move. Had his man grab it for air.
And so it's the Washington Wizards, sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. They've got Jordan Poole. Kispert is out there with George. Then it's Coulibaly. And it's Montgomery in at the small forward. Poole, no good. Hornets trail by 14. Here's Ball. And he lays it straight in. Ball's got 16 points here in the second half.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
Here's Montgomery. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Poole against Ball. Pass to Smith. Back to Ball. Just 5 to shoot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
He's about as smart a player as you'll find. LaMelo going to the up fake to earn the trip to the line.
That's good from Ball. Ball hits them both. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Back to Poole. Wizards passing it around. Montgomery. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Jordan making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And it's slammed in by Williams.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Poole against Ball. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got 8 rebounds in this game.
He got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Williams, a screen on Poole. Ball from long range. Washington with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's George. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Hornets on defense now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Smith, the pass to Ball. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 5 assists in the game. Wizards leading by 8. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. The 3 from Poole. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ball's got 40 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Outside, George. Back to Poole. And the shot goes in. And the Wizards lead by 8.
Those are 2 tough points from Poole. Great to see him mixing it up down low.
Poole against Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And this offensive explosion has narrowed the gap.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Now, Poole. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Miller outside.
I don't trust a soul, I don't trust nobody. Do it by some